It's Ivy Slater, and you're listening to Her Success Story podcast, a show where gutsy businesswomen share their success journey. Hi, it's Ivy Slater. Welcome to today's episode of Her Success Story. And most importantly, welcome to January of 2024. I always like to start the year with thinking of answering this question. In December of 2024, when you raise your glass, whether it be juice, champagne, water, whatever, a cup of tea, and you're toasting with a colleague, a friend, what will you be toasting to that you have accomplished? I position it this way because I have a strong belief that when we put things out there and see them as done, we accomplish more. It's creating a big vision. It's creating the goals that support the vision, and it's called creating the action plan that honestly gets things done. And without an action plan, it's just like weak, people. It's weak. Napoleon Hill has a great quote. Napoleon Hill has a quote that says, "A goal is a dream with a deadline." I'm going to repeat that. A goal is a dream with a deadline. I take that, and it's always meant a lot to me. I'm a big fan of Think and Grow Rich and Napoleon Hill, and I think it's wild. It's around 100 years old that this whole thought process has been around. If you have not read that book or listened to it, please do so. But when we think about what he said is a goal is a dream with a deadline, when we close our eyes and we give ourselves an opportunity to dream, I want you to do that. And I am going to encourage you to dream big. Let go of being conservative. Let go of playing small. If you want a new car, get a badass car. If you want a new home or your first home, it's not, I'm going to dream of my small little starter home. Unless your dream is to have a tiny home with less overhead in it, easy way to live and transport things, that's fine. But dream big. Let yourself go. Don't hold yourself back or think small. Write down your dreams. Write down your vision. This is for yourself, your life. That's inclusive of your business, your career, your family, your hobbies, what drives you. And then start defining what your goals are. Well, if I'm going to dream of a, 10,000 square foot home, right? I am going to create a goal of blank, blank, and blank that will start helping me achieve it. I'm going to put X amount of dollars aside every month. In order to do that, I'm going to have a business that creates X, Y, and Z, right? Start being tactical and SMART. If you've not heard of SMART goals, it stands for specific, measurable. It says achievable. I switch achievable out with that's where my action plan is. This is where we're going to make this goal happen. Realistic, right? I'm not going to go from 0 to 1,000 in a moment, but it's not going to take me years either. What is realistic within my action plan? How does that support it? And what's my time frame? Hence, the goal is a dream with the word deadline. That's your time frame. So you have your dream, you create your vision, you start creating your goals. What are your goals for 2020? And by the way, take the damn New Year's resolutions and throw them out the window. New Year's resolutions don't last through February. Very often they don't last through January. I'm talking tactical goals. I'm bringing in 3 new clients in the first quarter. This is my plan, how to get the new clients. I'm involved in this networking group. I'm going to be speaking here. I'm publishing this. What are you doing to support the goal? That's where your action plan is, and that's how we get things done. We could then measure monthly and quarterly how we're doing in our action plan. No, in the more action we take, the more information and insight comes back to us to know what is working and what is not. Let's talk about this for a moment in the place of what is working and what is not. Think back of 2023, even 2022. What was working for you in your world? What was not? Some of you are working parents. Some of you are the sandwich generation, right? We all are at different places in our lives. What is working for us and what is not? When we look at that, then we know we are moving and grooving forward and making things happen. Let's start summing this up. I really don't want to overwhelm you, yet I want you to have clear, actionable steps. Okay? So number one, dream. Go big with your dreams. Play big. You know, my son called me out and when he was teaching him to drive probably about, 11, 12 years ago. And he goes, so Mom, you're talking about going big or going home. You know, we all know that. I'm like, really? Not enough people live that way. So dream big, give yourself that gift. Create a vision for your world, your life. This is not just about your business. Your business is there. Your business and your career are there to support your life. Then start creating the goals that are tacticable and tangible. Take them through the SMART system. Your goals should have everything from your career, your business, and your life. I have a list of probably about 15 here sitting in front of me on my goals list. I work a lot with attorneys and in the legal space. I'm a firm believer in documenting things. Write down your goals, put them visibly. It's called your written vision board. But that's in my world. Then create your action plan. What are you going to do in your first 30 days? What are you getting done in your first quarter? Who do you need in the support realm to accomplish this? Put your action plan in place and create accountability to check in regularly. Then join us on her success story. Continue to join us, learn about different businesses, different careers, different leaders. Most importantly, reach out to me and let me know what you're doing that is working for you, what you have learned. I'm here as a resource. And there's nothing gives me more joy is when I hear people share their successes. I start every one of my calls with every client I've ever had with share at least one success. It keeps us focused on the positive and moving forward. If this episode is helpful to you, share it forward with somebody you care about. Leave us a note on what was helpful. And most importantly, take a deep breath in. Identify one thing that was helpful and what's the one action you're going to take. Thanks again for joining us. See you next time.